The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good evening, everyone. Anas, Apurv, Sonal, Vineet, Manchu, Vedansh. I'm sure that all of you have done the last class of Triangle 1. Anyone who has not done it, the first class of Triangle? Raksha has not done it. Raksha, have you seen the video? Vedansh also hasn't done it. Vedansh and Raksha, have you seen the first Triangle video? Not done. Preeti also has not done it. But in today's message, I'm sure that Kavita has informed you that if you have not done it the first class, you must go through the video part at least. Because all these classes are linked, right? So, seen the video, Preeti? Okay, that's good. Okay, not a problem. Those who have not seen the video even, try to catch it up. And I have given certain question also, guys. 4 question I think I have given for the homework. Have you done it, all of you? These were the questions. If I show it to you, these are the 4 questions which I have given it for the homework. You want to discuss any of them or have done it all? Any doubt you can ask quickly. Then we'll proceed. What is the answer to the first question? Fourth and fifth. Harsh is saying fourth and fifth. Okay. What is the first answer, Harsh? And all of you? No, it's not A, Mahek. Yes. No, Harsh, it's not first. Even before Bhaskar. No, Harsh, C is wrong. That's what I said. Answer is D for the first question. Answer is D. Voice is not audible. Anurag is saying. Anyone else is facing the problem with the voice? Is it clear to rest of you? Breaking. Vineet is saying. Voice is clear. It's clear. Okay, so most of you do not have any problem with the voice. Anurag and Vineet. Check from your end. Okay, let's discuss quickly so that those who are not there, they can also get it something about this. If you see, the sides are in the ratio of 1 is to root 3 is to 2. And I told you, if the triangle is 30, 60, 90, the side ratio is 1 is to root 3 is to 2. So if the sides are given in the ratio of 1 is to root 3 is to 2, quickly you can find out that angles are 30, 60, 90. And what is the ratio of 30, 60, 90? Answer is straight away 1 is to 2 is to 3. It should not take more than 10 seconds to get the answer. The answer is straight away D, guys. If the side ratio is 1 is to root 3 is to 2, angles are 30, 60, 90 respectively. So answer is 1 is to 2 is to 3. This clear? Look at the second question. In second question we discussed if the two sides are given 1 and 2004. Can you tell me the third side? What is the shortcut I tell you in the last class? the third side will be less than the sum of the other two sides and greater than the difference of the other two sides. That is the part we discussed. So third side will lie in the range of 2005 to 2003. And because the third side is given an integer, can you tell me an integer which is lying in the range of 2005 to 2003? Third side is an integer. What is the length of the third side? The only integer which is lying in this range is 2004. So the length of the third side is 2004. So what is the perimeter of the triangle? Perimeter is sum of all the three sides. What is sum of all the three sides? It's 4009. That is the answer. So these two questions, I think it should not take more than 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. Is clear? Any doubt in this? Those who have not done the first class, always remember guys, if two sides are given and you need to find the range of the third side, the range of the third side is less than the sum of the other two sides and greater than the difference of the other two sides. Always. Just do this single step to get the answer. Third, I did not give you. Third, we'll discuss it today. So we come to the fourth one. Now in fourth question, in triangle ABC, AX is equivalent to AD. And this is a right angle triangle, ABC. So mention it at, let's say, B. CY is equivalent to CD. And CY is equivalent to given as CD. What is the length of, what is the measure of angle XDY? We need to find out this angle. That is the question. Now, there are two ways of doing this question. One way, you can normally do it like this. Look at the first way. If you do not want to do anything complicated, simply take any of the angle. Let's say this angle is X. If this angle is X, because these two sides are equal, so angle in front of these side will be equal. So this angle will also be X. If this angle is X, this angle is X, what about this angle? This angle is 180 minus 2X. Sum of the angle has to be 180. So if this is X, this is X, this angle has to be 180 minus 2X. Come in this triangle. These two sides are equal. So let's say if this angle is Y. This angle is Y, so this angle is also Y. So if this is Y, this is Y, this angle has to be 180 minus 2Y. And because this angle is given as 90, so angle A plus angle C has to be 90. If this is 90, so sum of the other two angles also has to be 90 degree to make it 180. So what do we have? We have this. This is 90. This is 180 minus 2x, this is 180 minus 2y, and this angle is 90. Sum of all the three angles has to be 180. So if this angle is 90, the sum of these two angles also has to be 90. What do we get from here? 2x plus 2y is 360 minus 90, that is 270. So x plus y comes out to be 135. X plus y we get it 135, and we want to find this angle. If you can notice, this angle plus this angle plus this angle, this three angles are made on a straight line, and we know the sum of the angles made on a straight line is 180. So this angle plus y has to be 180. So can you tell me what about this angle? This angle is nothing, it is 180 minus sum of these two angles. Are you getting it what I'm saying? So what about this angle? This angle is nothing, it is 180 minus x plus y. X plus y we have already find out, that is 135. So what is the answer? Answer is 180 minus 135, which is 45. That is one way of doing it. You just assume an angle, find the other angle, and just subtract it from 180, the summation of these two angles, to get the answer. Those who tried out, did they get the correct answer? 45 degree? Anyone who get it correct? Okay, Mehak got it correct. Now look at the other way around. Look at the other way. Now if this angle is 90, good Apur. If this angle is 90, Can you say this summation of these two angles also has to be 90? If this angle is 90, sum of these two angles has to be 90. And what we need to find out? We need to find out this. Can I say sum of these two angle is constant? That is 90. So if I assume any of the angle, let's say if I'm assuming this angle as 50, so this angle will be 40. If I assume this angle is 60, this angle has to be 30. You assume any value. You assume any value, the answer is not going to change. Why? Look at the answer. Nitin, I do not think that there is a problem. Guys, again I'm asking, is there any problem with the screen? Nitin is saying the screen is not working. Anyone else is facing a problem? No problem, Nitin. So look at here, what I'm saying. If I'm assuming, let's say this angle is 50, which two sides are given equal? AX and AD are given equal. So AX and AD are given equal. So this angle and this angle has to be equal. So if I'm assuming this angle is 50, the remaining two angle has to be 130. So each angle has to be 65, 65. First tell me this step is clear to everyone. I'm assuming this angle is 50. So rest two angles are equal because sides are equal. Remaining angle is 130. So each of them has to be 65, 65. If this is 50, this is 40. And in this triangle, CY and CD are equal. CY and CD are equal. So if this angle is 40 degree, remaining two angle has to be equal because these two sides are equal. So remaining angle is 140. In 140, both the angle has to be 70, 70. Now look at this angle. Again, if you notice, sum of this angle and this angle is coming out to be 135. So this angle plus this angle is 135. So remaining angle is 45. And that is my answer. You assume any value, the answer is not going to change because we need the sum of these two angles. And sum is constant. So if you assume any angle, this sum has to be constant again. ये clear हुआ? The sum is again coming out to be 135. Take any value. I took 50, 30. You can take 60, 30, 50, 40. This time I'm taking 60, 30. Answer will not change. If this is 60, these two angles are equal. So again 60, 60. If this is 30, remaining angle is 150. So these two angles has to be 75, 75. Again the sum is coming out to be 135. So this angle will be 45. Answer. And you can use it in many of the cases when sum is constant. Sum of other two angle is constant. And you need to find the sum only. This clear? Otherwise the first method was also correct. इसमें you will not be confident कि हम सही कर रहे हैं. If you're not confident enough, you can do it with the previous method also. Look at the next one. Triangle ABC and ABD are isosceles triangle with AB is equivalent to AC. AB is equivalent to AC. So let's say if this angle is X, the angle in front of this side will also be X. And AC is equivalent to BD. AC is equivalent to BD. Look at this triangle, triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, as these two sides are equal, so this angle is, let's say, Y. So this angle will be Y. Till here it is clear. I have not done it anything. Only thing I have done it, if the sides are equal, the angles are equal. So AB is equal to AC. So these two angles will also be equal. And AB is equivalent to BD. So the angle in front of BD and angle in front of AB will also be equal. This angle is given as 90. As BD is perpendicular on AC. If BD is perpendicular on AC, this angle has to be 90. Now look at the question. What do we need to find out? We need to find out C plus D. Means we need to find out the value of X plus Y. C plus D. X plus Y we need to find out. Can you tell me the sum of these three angles? This angle plus this angle plus this small angle. Let's say this is B. Y plus B is how much? 180. Y plus B. 180. Similarly, in this triangle, X plus this small angle. Let's say this is A. x plus a. This is also how much? 180. Now if I add these two angles or equation, I'll get 2x plus 2y plus small a plus small b, that is 360. We need to find out x plus y. So if you look at carefully, in this triangle ABE, in triangle ABE, this angle is 90. So if this angle is 90, sum of this angle plus this angle also has to be 90. Are you getting it? What I'm saying? If this angle is 90, this angle plus this angle, small a plus small b, has to be 90. So if I replace 90 here, I'll get 2x plus 2y plus 90, that is equal to 360. 2x plus 2y is 270. So x plus y comes out to be 135. And that is the question asked. That is the answer. So correct answer are 135, 45, 2000, 4009 and this. Anyone who got all four correct? D, B, 45, 135. Ankur got it correct. Good Ankur. निखिल देखो सिंपल था. Which step is not clear? Can you tell me specifically, Nikhil? Otherwise, I have done it very simply. I have just add the angles. Any step, any specific step, it is not clear. A plus B equal to 90. Malvika is saying. Malvika, in this triangle, this angle is given as 90, na? Because BD is perpendicular on AC, so this angle is given as 90. Look at the triangle ABE. If this angle is 90, this angle, this small angle, and this is small angle, this A plus this B also has to be 90, na? That I have written, I have replaced A plus B with 90. Clear now? Okay. Okay, so come to the next part, guys. In the last class, we have done it, I think, till that Pythagoras triplets. We have done it. We were discussing this part. In Pythagoras, in right angle triangle, the relation between these two sides is x square plus y square is equal to z square, that we were discussing. Now, can you tell me the similar kind of relation in acute angle triangle and in obtuse angle triangle? In acute angle triangle, all the angles are less than 90. So let's say the sides are x, y, and z. Here, can you tell me the similar kind of relation among these three sides? In acute angle triangle, sum of the square of any two sides is greater than the square of the third side. Any of the two sides. It may be x square plus z square. It will be greater than y square. It may be y square plus z square, and it will be greater than x square. In acute angle triangle, sum of the squares of any two sides is greater than the square of the third side. Right? It is equal. Here it is greater. And in case of obtuse angle triangle, the largest side, one of the side has to be largest. And which side will be largest? In front of this angle. The largest angle, the largest side will be in front of the largest angle. So let's say this side is Z. Here, the relation among these three sides is the largest side ka square or the sum of the square of other two sides is less than the square of the third side. The longest side ka square is greater than the square of the sum of the other two sides. And here you cannot interchange x, y, and z. Here you cannot interchange x, y, and z. But here that is true for every two sides. Here it is true only for the longest side. Are you getting it? If this side is 7, this side is 2, and this side is 6, Is it an obtuse angle triangle or a acute angle triangle? Tell me quickly. If you know the relation, you should know whether it is an acute angle triangle or obtuse angle triangle or right angle triangle. The longest side ka square is greater than the square of other two sides. Check that. That is 4 plus 36. That is 40. And that is square is 49. So this is an obtuse angle triangle. This is not acute, Anas. If the longest side ka square is greater than the sum of the square of other two sides, it is an obtuse angle triangle. Here it is satisfying this equation, na? 7 ka square is greater than the square of other two sides. So definitely it is an obtuse angle triangle. So I'm writing it again. In case of right angle triangle, sum of the square of any two sides is equal. In acute angle triangle, the sum of the square of two sides is greater than the square of the third side. And in case of obtuse angle triangle, the sum of the square of two sides is less than the square of the third side. That is the relation in all the three triangles. So you should know which triangle is acute angle triangle, which triangle is right angle triangle, which triangle is obtuse angle triangle. So let's say the sides are given like this quickly. 5, 12, 13. Which triangle it is? That you must know directly. If the sides are 5, 12 and 13, which triangle it is? Pythagoras triplet. 5, 12, 13. ये तुमने last time भी किया था ना? If the sides are 6, 7, 10, which triangle it is? If the sides are 6, 7, 10, नहीं ये तो हो गया right angle triangle. If the sides are 6, 7 and 10, Rishabh, Raksha, why it is an acute? Sum of the square of any of the side. Mehak, those who are getting acute. If the largest side ka square is greater than the sum of the square of other two side, it is an obtuse angle, na? So 10 ka square is 100, 6 square is 36, that is 49, and 49 plus 36 comes out to be 85. Is it greater than 85? Yes, it is greater than 85. So this is an obtuse angle triangle, na? So now we know that which triangle is an obtuse angle triangle, which triangle is right angle triangle, and which triangle is this triangle is this triangle is very good. So all of you are getting obtuse. Very good. Very good. But guys, this is not even a triangle. This is not even a triangle. What did I say last time? Sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side. Basic property तो पढ़ो. ये तो triangle भी नहीं है. Obtuse तो बात की बात है. फंस गए जाल में. This cannot be a triangle, guys. Sum of two sides should be greater than the third side. Here, 6 plus 10 is not greater than 17. So, not only directly you will apply this rule. First, you need to check whether this is a triangle or not. If it is a triangle, then only you will apply this rule. Getting a mistake? So, you will not say obtuse here. This is not a triangle. So, both the properties should be linked. Okay. Now, I'm giving a question. The cat question directly. The question is, if the two sides of the triangle are 5 centimeter and 15 centimeter, third side is x centimeter, and this triangle is an obtuse angle triangle, how many values x can take? How many values x can take if x is an integer? Yeah, tell me. Now you have to link the basic property and obtuse angle wala property. Now this is not simple, guys. You have to link both the things, basic property and no Bhaskar, how can be it infinite? I told you last time sum of two sides should be less than the sum and greater than the difference. So till now I have received many answers 4, 9, 8, 7, 10. How many? Infinite is definitely wrong. 40. Tripjot is saying 40 values. 8 values, 10 values, 4 values. Linked with the basic property and obtuse angle wala property. Both. 15 values. एक और answer. 4 values, Tanisha is saying. Okay, I tell you one question and then you should do by your own. First, basic property. Okay, 6 also. 18 also. Very good. So many different answers. Let's have a look, guys. Check the correct answer. Basic property of triangle. The basic property of triangle says that the third side will lie in the range of which will be less than the sum and greater than the difference of other two sides. So third side cannot be more than 20 and it cannot be less than 10. And x is integer, so it can take all the values from 11 to 19. These are the 9 values. But these are the 9 values that is valid for all the triangle. Now we are not looking only for all the triangle, we are looking only for obtuse angle triangle. Out of these 9 values, for how many values it will be an obtuse angle triangle, right? So let's check. For obtuse angle triangle, we need to find out which is the largest side. Which is the largest side, guys? Which is the largest side? Tell me. The largest side could be 15, the largest side could be x, correct. 5 cannot be the largest side, definitely. So if largest side is x, in that case, the largest side ka square should be greater than the sum of the square of other two sides. That we have done it just now. So x square should be greater than 25 plus 225. Means x square should be greater than 250. Now tell me the values of x such that its square will be more than 250. 250 से बड़ा square, we will get it for which value of x? Can I say x should be at least 16? 16 square is 256. So x can be 16, 17, 18, 19 and so on. But here is the limit. X cannot be more than 19. The last value of x can be 19. So from here we are getting these four values 16, 17, 18 and 19. First tell me this step is clear to everyone or not. Abhi question is not over. But till here it is clear or not. So those who are getting four values, they are doing till here only, I think. Any doubt till here? The third side ka square should be greater than the square of other two sides. So it should be greater than 250. The square which is more than 250 is 16 square, 17 square, 18 square, 19 square. I cannot go beyond that because limit is till 90. Now, if the larger side is 15, in that case you will do larger side ka square is greater than the square of other two sides. So here you will get 225 minus 25 is greater than x square. 25 come this side. So x square should be less than 200. X square should be less than 200. Now tell me which square is less than 200? 14. So all the value which are less than 14 or 14 is valid. But here the limit is till 11. So all the value 14, 13, 12 and 11 are valid. I cannot go beyond that because limit is till 11. So we are getting 4 more values from here. The total values are 4 from here and 4 from here. Total there are 8 values. So except 15, all the values from 11 to 19 are valid. 8 values except 15. That is a complete question, guys. That is the pura question. That is the cat question as it is. So first you have to apply the basic property, then you have to apply the obtuse angle wala property, and then mix it both. Any doubt, quickly ask me. Then I'll give you the new question. Quickly tell me, any doubt, ask me. Then tell me the next one. There is no doubt. If the sides are 7 and 16, the third side is x. Triangle is again an obtuse angle triangle. Tell me how many values x can take if it is an integer. Same question. Quickly. Okay, again 3 different answer, guys. 4 different answer. 9, 10, 11 and 14. 12 also. So 5 people have given the answer. All 5 are different. 13 also. Very good. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Calculation mistake should not be there. It is a 30-40 second question now. Seventeen also. Maximum people are getting 10. 8 also. Okay, hopefully 10 should be correct. So I think maximum people are getting 10 or 13. Okay, let's check. First, find the basic property of triangle. The basic property says the third side should be less than the sum and greater than the difference. Look at here now. So x should lie in the range of 23 to 9. Means x should be less than 23. So definitely you're going to take 23. You have to take 22 maximum. And should be greater than 9. So you have to take at least 10. That is the range of third side. It cannot be beyond that. So total there are 13 values. So those who are getting 14 and 17, they are definitely wrong. Even those who are getting 13, they are just counting total values. That is the total values of x, guys. We need to check for obtuse angle triangle. So I'm reducing a step for obtuse angle triangle. You need not to do it twice. What you can do, the square of the third side should be greater than the sum of the square of other two sides, and the square of third side is less than the difference of the square of other two sides. I'm making a step lesser. So that is greater than 256 plus 49. Means x square should be greater than 305. Tell me, which square is greater than 305? 18 square is 324. So I'll start counting from 18 and I will go till 22. So 18 to 22. How many values? 5 values from here. These are not 4 values, these are 5 values. 22 minus 18 plus 1. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 5 values. Come here. It should be less than the difference. Square ka difference. Means it should be less than 207. Which square is less than 207? 14. So I can take all the values from 14, but I cannot go beyond 10. So all the values from 10 to 14. Again, there are 5 values. So as I said, most of you are getting 10, which is exactly a correct answer. Good answer. 10 values. How much time it takes, guys? You have to just do now this step. I have made it even more simpler. Just write it like this. Square of the other's third side is greater than the square of other two side and less than the difference of the square of other two side. Now it is clear. And in case of acute angle triangle, just remember this. The square of third side is less than the sum of the square of other two side and greater than the difference of the square of other two sides. In case of acute, just write down this step. So had it been this question for obtuse angle triangle, my answer would have been the square of third side is less than 305 and greater than 207. Means it will lie in the range of in between 207 to 305. Which square is lying in this range? 14 square is 196. So I'll start with 15, 16, 17. I cannot go beyond 17 because 18 square will be more than 305. So 3 values. It's not 14 even, Jyoti. 14 तो यहाँ पे आ गया ना. 14 के लिए तो it will be obtuse. It is from 15 to 70. 3 values only. So total there was 13 values. For 10 values it is obtuse, and for 3 values it is acute, and there is no value for that. It will be a right angle triangle. So now you can find anything, right? So I'm giving you a question based on these two properties. Try out 3 questions. All the 3 questions are good. Try करना एक बार. Do these 3 questions. Post the answer in a single post. You have around 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes. Gavishi, check the third one. Sorry, first one. Rest two are correct. Tripjo, check the first one. Manish, check the second and third. Only first is correct. First, I think you should get it correct, guys. Why first answer is coming out to be different? Take your time. Do all three. Yes, first answer is 13, guys, not 14. Check it again. Vaishnavi, x into y means that is star sign that denotes product. X into y is 4. Find z. The product of two sides is given as 4. You have to find out third side. Tanisha, check the second one. Harsh, check the first one and third one. Till now, Mehak get all the three answer correct. Good, Mehak. No, Anirudh. Only first one is correct. Gavish, I have told you, na? Check the first one. Rest two are correct. Bhaskar, first is wrong. Second is wrong. Third is also wrong. All three wrong. Darsh, second and third are wrong. First is correct. Yes, Amisha. Both are correct. Now do the second one. No, Gavish, it is still wrong. Darsh, third is wrong. Jyoti, third is wrong. Apurv, second is wrong. Amisha, second is still wrong. Okay, so should we discuss? The first one, anyone wants to discuss the first one? Answer is 13 values. Anyone who did not get it? Gavishi, why 29? Bhaskar, Gavishi is still getting wrong first ka. Okay, I tell you quickly. First is 11 and 17. Look at here. If two sides are 11 and 17 and third side is n, where n is an integer and triangle is an again obtuse angle triangle. So you have to do two steps. First step, basic property. Third side should be less than the sum and greater than the difference. So n is lying in the range of 28 to 6. So it has to be less than equal to 27, has to be greater than equal to 7. Now do the second step. In second step I told you, in case of obtuse angle triangle, the third side square is greater than the square sum of the square of other two sides, and third side square is less than the difference of the square of other two sides. So it should be greater than 121 plus 289, which is 410. Now tell me which square is greater than 410, guys. 18 square is 324, 19 square is 361, 20 square is 410. So obviously I'll start with 21. 21 square is greater than 410 and we need to stop till 27. So all the values from 21 to 27, how many values? This minus this plus 1, so 7 values. And here this should be less than 289 minus 121. Should be less than 168. Which square is less than 168? 13 square is 169, so I cannot take it 169. I have to start with 12 and I have to limit till 7. So 7 to 12, all the values. Take the difference plus 1, 6 values. So total how many values? 13 values. So this is correct now? Clear now, everyone? First answer is 13. Everyone should have get it till now. Now look at the second one. In second one, it says ABC has integral sides x, y, and z. The product of the two sides is given as 12. How many such triangles are possible? Now there is no information about the second side. So we have to limit, we have to work on that. Now make all possible cases. X into z is given as 12. How can we get 12? Either the side can be 1 and 12, either these two sides can be 2 and 6, or 3 and 4. No other possible cases. 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. If two sides are 1 and 12, third side we need to find out. What do we know? The limit of the third side is less than the sum and greater than the difference. That's what we need to do. So in that case, third side will lie in the range of 13 to 11. How many integral values between 11 to 13? Only one value, that is 12. So one such triangle in case of the two sides are 1 and 12. If the sides are 2 and 6, the third side will lie in the range of 6 plus 2 and 6 minus 2. So it should be less than 8, greater than 4. What are the values? 5, 6 and 7. 3 values. So 3 such triangles. And if the sides are 3 and 4, the third side will be less than the sum and greater than the difference. So third side will lie in the range of 7 to 1. How many values? 2 to 6. 2 to 6, how many values? 5 values. So 5 values from here, 3 values from here, and 1 value from here. So how many such triangles? 9 such triangles. Now here, one case is not given, 3 cases are given. So make all the 3 cases and then get the answer. Clear it is. Good. Look at the third one now. In case of third one, the two sides product is given as 4. Second and third redundant. Why, Raksha? Why it is redundant? Logic. If x into y or x into z is given as 12, 6 and repeating, 5 and 6 are repeated. Here the sides were this. So the triangle is 1, 12, 12. And here the sides were 5, 6 and 7. This side is 5, this is 6, this is 7. This is the value of third side, not the three sides. So the triangles are, we are assuming 2, 6, 5, 2, 6, 6 and 2, 6, 7. These are the three triangles we are taking. And here once we are taking side 3 and 4, the range was 7 to 1. Here the values are 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So do not confuse with why we are taking 5 and 6 again. This is not 5 and 6. The sides are 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5 and 3, 4, 6. This is a different triangle. This is a different triangle. So do not confuse with this 5 and 6 and 5 and 6 are common. That is with these two sides and this is with these two sides. Okay, Raksha? Okay, good. Now in third case, the product of two sides is given as 4. And this triangle is an obtuse angle triangle. Sides are integers. You need to find out the value of z, the third side. This is a good question. Look at here. The product is 4 that can be achieved by only two ways. The two sides can be 1 and 4. The two sides can be 2 and 2. If the two sides are 1 and 4, the third side will be less than the sum and greater than the difference. So from here I am getting only one value of z, which is 4. So if the triangle is 1, 4, 4, can you tell me, is it an obtuse angle triangle or not? In obtuse angle triangle, any one side square should be greater than the square of other two sides. Can it be an obtuse angle triangle? No. Correct. So obviously z cannot be 4. Correct. Very good. Now if I take 2 and 2, the third side will be less than the sum and greater than the difference. So from here I'm getting three values of z, which is 1, 2 and 3. Take all the three cases. The side could be 2, 2 and 1. The side could be 2, 2, 2. The side could be 2, 2, 3. These are the three triangles possible. Now tell me, is it an obtuse angle triangle? Can any of the side square can be greater than the square of the other two side? No, obviously not. Can it be an obtuse angle triangle? No. One side square cannot be greater than the square of other two side. But look at here, guys. Can this be an obtuse angle triangle? Yes, this can be an obtuse angle triangle because one side square is greater than the square of other two sides. 9 is greater than 4 plus 4. So this is an obtuse angle triangle. And what is the value of z? The only possible value of z is 3. That was the question. And this question you can do if your concepts are clear till here. So we should know when the triangle is an obtuse angle triangle, when one of the side square is greater than the square of other two sides. So only one case where it is happening. So I think most of the people get first correct. Very few people got third and second also. But now I'm sure it is clear to everyone. Any doubt you can still ask me quickly. बोला करो. Any doubt, ask me. If it is clear, respond. How to make pairs of 2 to 1 and 2 to 2? Anurag, two sides we know, na? The product is 4 because of 2 into 2. So if the two sides are 2 and 2 and we find the range of the third side, so we need to just replace 1 year, we need to replace 2 year, and we need to replace 3 year, because two sides we already know it's 2 and 2. So we are just writing the value of the third side with 2 and 2. Why 144 is wrong? Why 144 is wrong? Because the square of any one of the side is not greater than the square of other two side. 4 square is greater than 1 square plus 4 square, Vaishnavi. Can any one of the side square is greater than the square of other two side? Is it possible? Naina. So it cannot be obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle is possible when one of the side square is greater than the square of other two side. Only it is possible. Otherwise not. Okay. Now come to the next part, guys, of the triangle, that is area of triangle. Important part, area of triangle. How many formula you can remember of area of triangle? The first basic formula everyone knows, area of triangle is half base into height. And when do we use this? In case of right angle triangle, we can use it when base and height are given. But not only in case of right angle triangle, we can use it in other triangle as well. This is a triangle. This is not a right angle triangle. The base is already there. If I drop a perpendicular from A on this BC, the height is also there, na? So I can use here also half base into height. So not only in case of right angle triangle, in case of any other triangle also you can find the area of triangle with the help of half base into height if you can drop the perpendicular. This first formula, and this is most commonly used formula. The second formula, it's Heron's formula. Yes, Abhishek, correct. Heron's formula you can apply. Heron's formula says area of triangle is root S, S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. What is S here? S is semi-perimeter, which is A plus B plus C by 2. And ABC are the sides, length of the sides. That is Heron's formula. One more formula you know is of equilateral triangle. In case of equilateral triangle, the formula used is root 3 by 4 side square. That also you know. But there are three more formulas which generally we do not use, but here as far as cat is concerned, all three are useful. The fourth formula, it's half AB sine C. Half AB sine C, that you will use when two of the sides are given and the angles are given in between of them, in between of the two sides. We denote the sides in front of the angle. So if angle A or vertex A is here, I'll denote A here. Should I remove these three areas of the first one? I'll write the fourth one from the new part. Any problem with the video? Vaishnavi is saying any problem, video problem. The video is running fine. Vaishnavi, okay. So I'm removing these three so I can write the fourth one. The fourth one is half AB sine C. Understand this formula. If two sides are given, and how do we write sides? If this is vertex A, we take side A in front of A. If this vertex is B, we take this side as B. And this vertex is C, we take this side as C. So if these two sides are given, the angle should be in between of the two sides. So we'll write half AB sine C. If these two sides are given, we need this angle. Then we write the formula as half BC sine A. Are you getting it what I'm saying? And if these two sides are given, then we need this angle in between. So then we'll write half AC sine B. So you will use this formula whenever two sides and one of the angle is given. Okay. And here one more formula comes in the picture, that is cos A. If we want to find the value of this angle A and if sides are given, you should know this formula as well. That is B square plus C square minus A square upon 2BC cos A. So in case of we are finding A, we need to subtract this side A. If we will find cos B, we will write like this: A square plus C square minus B square upon 2AC. So if we are finding B, we need to subtract B. Raksha, we need to find cos formula when all the three sides are given and we need to find the angle. If we need to find the angle, we need to use cos formula. And one more formula you need to know, that is sine formula. That I'm sure you know that. Sine formula, you have done it. Sine formula says A upon sine A is equivalent to B upon sine B is equivalent to C upon sine C. This ratio is same. And whenever two sides and one angle is given, you are going to use sine formula. When we'll do the question now, then you will get to know when do we use which formula. This is an area formula. This is cos formula for finding the angle. And this formula can be used to find the length or find the angle. Depends what is given in the question. So you should know all these. You will learn when do we use, when we'll do the questions. First, write down or remember all these things. Application part we will do with the questions. And one more formula, area of triangle is half, not half, it is R into S. Apu, just write down, I'll tell you when do we use with the questions. Here R denotes in radius. In radius is the radius of the circle when the circle is inscribed in a triangle. If the circle is inscribed in a triangle, the radius of this circle is called in radius. And we denote it by small r. And what is S? S is semi-perimeter. So whenever circle is given inside a triangle, you are going to use this formula. And one more formula. That's why I'm saying there are plenty of formula which you generally do not use it. But as far as cat is concerned, you are going to use it. That is ABC upon 4R. And what is R here? R is circumradius. If the circle is circumscribed over a triangle, the radius of this circle is called circumradius. That is circumradius. So this formula will be used when circumcircle is given. This formula is going to use when in circle is given. So just remember all these formula. Now we are going to use them according to the questions. And obviously nobody will ask you direct questions. So you have to check which formula will be useful in which case. Start with the question and then start applying. Should I remove it? Come to the questions directly. Okay. I'll send the PPT where all the formulas are given. No worries. ये सब लिखे हुए हैं. Half base into height, half AB sin C, cos C, area formula, Heron's formula, R into S, ABC upon 4R. So all these things are written over there. I'll share this PPT with you guys. So you need to note down. Now start with the question. The question says, if the sides of the triangle ABC are 10, 17 and 21, you can take them in any order that is given like in this order. So write it like this. AB, BC and CA. AB, BC and CA are given as 10, 17 and 21. A circle is inscribed in this triangle. Find the radius of this circle. So as soon as you see the radius of in circle, your mind should start working towards in this direction. We need to use this formula. In circle is given. So we need to find the in radius. We need to find R. So for finding R, we should have S that is already there. What is S? S is already there now. What you need to find? You need to just find the area of triangle. So if all the three sides are given, you can find the area of the triangle with the help of Heron's formula. Now use it. These two things to get the answer. Find the value of R. Tell me. Amisha, find R, not S. S is given in the question. You need to find the radius. Yes, Gavishi. Good. Manish also correct. Good. Anirudh correct. Sonal, you've written 0.5. No Tripjot. Radius. Yes, Mehak. Yes, Sonal. It's not 0.5. Yes, Pramit. Good. Amisha correct. Now Preeti correct. Good. Look at here, guys. As soon as you see this question, the first thing should be clicked that we need to use this formula to get the value of R. Now, area of triangle, we can get it with the help of Heron's formula. Heron's formula says that is equal to root S, S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. S is already there. S is 10 plus 17 plus 21 upon 2. That is 48 upon 2, that is 24. ABC is already there. So we can find the area quickly. That is 24. 24 minus 10 is 14. 24 minus 21 is 3. And 24 minus 17 is 7. One more thing you need to remember, guys, whenever the things are given inside a square root, you need not to multiply them. What you can do? You can factorize so that if similar pair will be there, that will be out of that square root. So multiply mat karna. Write it like 8 into 3 type. Factorize kar do. What is 14? 2 into 7. 3 as it is, 7 as it is. Now start checking. There are two sevens. So if there are two sevens inside a square root, so 1 7 will be out of the square root. If there are two threes, there will be 1 3. And 8 into 2 is 16, so that is 4. And that is the area of the triangle, which is 84 straight away. Rather than multiplying it, we just factorize it to get common factor. 1 7, 1 3, and 8 into 2 is 16, so 1 4. And this area of triangle is equivalent to R into S. S is already there. So we can find the value of R. That is nothing. That is 84 by 24. That is 7 by 2. And 7 by 2 is 3.5. That is the answer. Clear now? So as I said, nobody will ask you direct question. You have to apply. So as soon as you see the question, you should start thinking what is given and what do we need to find out. Clear now to everyone? Sonal, got your mistake? Tripjot? Okay. R is 3, radius is 3.5. Tripjot. Area of triangle is R into S now. R is radius. So area we get it 84. R we need to find out. S is 24. अरे ये 84 क्लिक हो गया Prabjot, 84 is clear. 84 is area of triangle, that is R into S. S is already given. Area we need to find out. Area हमने find out कर लिया. तो what is R? R is 84 by 24. 12 से cancel out कर दिया. 12 into 7, that is 2. Clear now? Okay. Try this. This is again a cat question. Simple question. This is the complete angle which is given as 90 degree. ABC is a right angle triangle. BD is perpendicular on AC. If AB is 20, BC is 15, find out the length of BD. Yes, Ankur, good answer. No, Gavishi. No, Pramit. Anirudh and Ankur are correct till now. You are mixing it with the median, Pramit and Gavishi. No, Vaishnavi, you also are mixing it. No, Misha. First, find out the length of AC, guys, quickly. Those who are there in the last class, they should find AC quickly. Pythagoras triplet. Yes, that is 5 into 4. That is 5 into 3. So we know 3, 4, 5 triplet. 3, 4, so that is 5 into 5. That is 25. AC is 25. We need to find out BD. Yes, Kramit and Kavishi, now it's correct. Both. Look at here, guys. Dekho. No Harsh. Look at here. We know all the three sides, right? We have all the three sides. And this is a right angle triangle. So if this is a right angle triangle, can we find the area of triangle by half base into height? So can I say the area of triangle is nothing, it is half 15 into 20. 15 into 20 base into height. Now I told you not only for right angle triangle, I can use the area of triangle for this kind of triangle as well, where base is given and I can drop a perpendicular. So if you can notice, if I take AC as a base, what is BD, guys? If I take AC as a base, what is BD? BD is perpendicular on AC. That is nothing, it is height. So if I take AC as a base and BD as a height, then also the area of triangle will be same as this area. Whether I take this base and this height, or I take this base and this height, that is correct now? Same? No, no, Apurv. This will not bisect. Perpendicular does not bisect. Median bisect. In case of isosceles triangle, that will bisect. Not for every other triangle. Now I think in the meantime, you must have getted this question. Half base into height and half base into height. Base is 25. Height we need to find out. That was the question, guys. So half is cancelled. H comes out to be 300 by 25. That is 12. And that is actual CAT question. Yeah, Gavishi. So need not to think too deeply. Now it is looking simple, but it doesn't strike. Geometry becomes difficult if it doesn't strike. If it is strike, it is very simple. Now it seems here it to बहुत simple था, single line था. But it should strike now. That first you need to know whether it is an area question or whether it is something else. Big area नहीं, ये triangle again Apurv, big area or small area नहीं, we have taken the same triangle. In case of ABC triangle, here also we are taking the same triangle ABC. If I had, let's say, just revolve it along with this base AC, if I take this as base and this as height, will the answer change? Instead of taking this as base and this as height, if I take this as base and this as height, again I'm getting the area of ABC triangle. Na? In both the cases, we are not taking this triangle, we are taking the complete ABC triangle in both the cases. Kapur, look at carefully. This side is 15, this side is 20, and this side is 25. So we are taking this complete triangle, na? Where there's a small triangle. So half base into height. If I take this as base and this as height, and this area will be same when I take this as base and this as height. That is the question. So that is cancelled. H comes out to be 300 by 25. That is 12. Bhaskar, next time when you see this question, you need not to even solve it. You can generalize it. If this side is given as x, this side is given as y, and this side is given as z, so the length of the perpendicular drop on the third side is nothing, it is x into y upon z. You can directly do that. The length of the perpendicular drop on the hypotenuse from the third vertex is equal to xy upon z. So here if you know this side and this side and this side, your answer would be direct, that is 20 into 15 upon 25, x into y upon z. So if you want to generalize it, you can generalize it also. So it doesn't matter na, height may be different, so what does it matter? Height to different ही है ना, height से क्या करना है? If you see this as height and this as height, area will not be changed, Vedansh. Area will remain same. So let's say if I ask you now, if this side, quickly tell me, everyone. Let's say this side is 10, this side is 26. What is the length of BD? Who will tell me the answer? AB is 10, AC is 26. Find the length of BD. Tell me in fraction only, Mac. BD, Bhaskar, BD cannot be 70. Yes, Ankur is correct. Mac is correct. Anirudh is correct. Kavishi is also correct. Sonal is correct. Good. Everyone is correct till now. Very good. Good. All correct. All of you are correct. So first thing, you need to see the triplet. This is 2 into 5. This is 2 into 13. So 5, 12, 13. We have done it last time. So this side you must get it. It is 24. Or I told you with 10 also. Half of 10 is 5. 5 square is 25. So one of the side has to be 24. Other side has to be 26. So if 10 and 26 are given, the third side has to be 24. So straight away you will say x into y upon z. That is the answer. Answer is 240 by 26. That is 120 by 13. Straight away. All of you are correct. Good. Now tell me the next one. Here the question looks similar. It is not. BD is median, guys. This is median, and median is different from perpendicular. This is angle is not 90. So you cannot take it as a height. This is 10. This is 24. You need to find out the length of BD. BD is median. Again, I'm repeating the same thing. This is not a perpendicular. So this question is not similar as the previous question. What is the answer? Yes, this time it is correct. Yes, Pramit, correct. Yes, Vaishnavi. AC, I'm sure all of you get it. 10, 24, 26. And because it is a median, so these two sides are also equal. Median divides the third side into two equal parts. So AD is 13, DC is also 13. But we need to find out the length of BD. And I must tell you, this question is not based on area. So do not try to link it with area question. Area say we can do it, but I'll tell you the shorter method. No need to find the area in this question. Okay, so I do not want you to spend much time because you will not get it if you do not know that property. I tell you. Coming to this question, first tell me, if I ask you diameter, if I draw a semicircle, do you know that diameter makes an angle of 90 degree in the semicircle? I'm sure everybody knows that diameter makes an angle of 90 degree in the semicircle. Whatever angle it will make, it has to be 90 degree. And vice versa. What is vice versa? Vice versa means if any of the angle is given as 90 degree, if I say the diameter is making an angle of 90 degree, that C point cannot be inside of the triangle. That C point definitely has to be on the circumference. The diameter makes an angle of 90 degree on the circumference of the semicircle. right? So I'm going to use this property in this question. How? Look at here. If I take AC as a diameter and I draw a circle, semicircle, with the help of AC as a diameter, can I say the diameter will definitely pass through B? Because that AC diameter is making an angle of 90 degree. So if diameter makes an angle of 90 degree in the semicircle, and that point has to be on the circumference. So that diameter is making an angle of 90 degree in the semicircle, right? So if AC is diameter, guys, tell me what is this D point? If AC is diameter, D is what? Amisha, the property is diameter makes an angle of 90 degree in the semicircle. What is D, guys? D becomes center? Yes, because DC and DA both becomes radius. Both are equal. So if both are equal, D becomes center. And look at DB, guys. What is DB? If DC and DA are radius, what is DB? DB also becomes radius, correct? So if the length of DA is 13, DC is 13, the length of DB is also 13. And that is the answer. So next time when you see this kind of question, you need not to solve it. You should know in right angle triangle, the length of the median is half of the hypotenuse. The length of the median is half of the hypotenuse straight away. So if the hypotenuse is given as 26, the length of the median is 13. So this question was based on this property. The angle made by diameter on the semicircle is 90 degree. So we use this property, draw a semicircle, this angle was 90. So this semicircle will pass through B, DC, DA and DB all becomes radius. So if this is 13, this is 13, so this is also 13. ये याद रहेगा property. Aditya, here you cannot prove it as congruency because this is not a congruent triangle anyhow. In congruent triangle, all the three sides should be equal. Here it is 24, here it is 10. So these two triangles are not congruent. Bhaskar, in case of right angle triangle, not in case of all. If you are drawing a median from a right angle triangle, the length of this median is half of the hypotenuse always. If hypotenuse is h, so this is h by 2, this is h by 2, so this is h by 2. Right? In case of right angle triangle, if you draw a perpendicular through, if you draw a median through right angle, it is always true. So let's say if I ask you now, quickly tell me, if this is 9, this is 40, this is median, what is the length of BD? Who can relate the Pythagoras triplet very quickly? What is the length of BD? No, Ankur, calculation mistake. Yes, Anirudh is correct. Correct, Ankur, now. Shivani, that is AC. What is BD? All of you correct till now. Good. Very good. So all of you have done it the last class, it means. 940, 41. Correct. If you can find this 41 quickly, this is 20.5, this is 20.5, so this is also 20.5. And those who are wondering how we get 41, so you should check the triangle 1 video, guys. In case of odd, find the square, make it half, that is 40.5. The other two side will be 40 and 41. So if this side is given as 40, the third side has to be 41 straight away. Check my last video to get this side quickly without using the Pythagoras theorem. Use Pythagoras triplet. Okay, come to the next question, guys. Before coming to this, use this. This is again a cat question. Seems easy, it is not. Try once. Yes, Bhaskar, obviously. That's why we 9, 40 and 41. Na? 41 is the larger side. How many of you are trying to do this question with the help of Heron's formula? Any one of you trying with the Heron's formula? Area is given, two sides are given. You can think of that Heron's formula will be applicable. No, those who are getting 16, they're wrong. In case of 16, what they're doing, they're assuming it is a right angle triangle. The mistake is here, guys. What you're taking one of the side is 10, one of the side is 20. You need to find the third side. So what you're doing, you're just saying half base into height. It's 80. This is not that simple. So you're finding the height as 16, which is obviously wrong answer. 16, 10 and 20 will not satisfying this Pythagoras theorem. So this side cannot be 16 because you cannot take it as directly as base and this is height. This may not be a right angle triangle. Who told you this is a right angle triangle? This is wrong. Height is 8. How can you find height, Vaishnavi? If you drop a perpendicular, okay? Now obviously you will not use Heron's formula in this question. What you guys can try, you can find the cos formula, guys. That sine and cos formula. Area is given, two sides are given. So remember, I told you one formula, half AB sine C. So if two sides are given and area is given, can you find this angle, sine C? And once you find sine C, you can find cos C because you have the relation between sine and cos. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Trigonometry. Everybody knows that. So if you can find the value of sine C, then you can find the value of cos C. And once you find the value of cos C, then you have another formula. Now here in cos C, you already have A and B. You have cos C. You need to just find the value of third side. That is the question. Now try it and then you will get it. No, Bhaskar, that is wrong now. Where this is given as this third side will be an integer. that you can take the range. In range, you cannot take as only 16. The third side can be anything. It is not necessarily to be an integer. It can be root 250. It can be root 240. 4 root 10 is root 160, Ankur. That is also wrong. Yes, Anirudh is correct till now. Yes, Rahul. Tell me the root dash, but that is wrong, obviously. That is not correct. No, that is wrong. Yes, Tanisha. No, Mehak. Calculation mistake might be there. Tanisha, Rahul, and Anirudh got it correct till now. If you can just apply the values here in these two formula, everyone will get it. Ankur is correct. Okay, look at here. I tell you. Area of triangle 20.49, Anas. The longest side is 20 now. If longest side is 20, the third side has to be less than 20. It cannot be more than 20. So your answer is 20.49. That is wrong. Yes, Shubham is correct. No, Vaishnavi. That is wrong. 10 root 58 is too large value. Your third side is coming out to be around 70. No, Malvika. The longest side is 20. Area is 80. The third side again cannot be 20. Yes, Mehak. That is correct. Okay. Look at the calculation part, guys. If you can applying the formula correctly, calculation mistake should not be there. Area of triangle is given as 80. Yes, Abhinav. Raksha, it's wrong. No, Abhishek, it's more than that. Look at here, guys. Area of triangle is 80. Two sides are given as 20 and 10. From here, you can find the value of sine C. So that is 10. Sine C is coming out to be 80 by 100. 80 by 100 is 4 by 5. So if sine C is 4 by 5, I told you to find cos C. Cos C, you can find it easily with the help of this value. So it is coming out to be 3 by 5. So I have cos C, that is 3 by 5. I have sine C, that is 4 by 5. I have already, two values are already given in the question, that is A and B. So now replace these values in this formula, in cos formula, cos C. You'll straight away get the answer. Look at here. Cos C is 3 by 5. A and B are given at 20 and 10 in any order. We need to find the third side, C. That is the question. How much time it takes to calculate? That is 4. 2 into 4, 8. 8 into 10, 80. 8 into 3 is 240. And that is 400 plus 100, that is 500. So C square is 260. C comes out to be root 260. That is the answer. That is the length of third side, straight away. area is given, two sides are given. First we find sine C, then cos C, then third side. And as you will proceed with the question, you will get to know yourself when to apply this formula. If two sides and angle is given, we can apply this formula to find the third side. Clear now to everyone? This part is clear. I tell you another method, but this is clear. I'll tell you a method which is very easy if it strike. Look at the method. Look at the other method, guys. Second method, and if it strike, it is 20-second question. How? Look at here. I'm drawing a random triangle. One of the side is, let's say, one of the side it's 20. One of the side is 10. I need to find the third side. That is the question. So what I do, I have the area also given in the question. So what I do, I drop a perpendicular here. If I drop a perpendicular, what is the area of triangle? Half base into height. Area is given as 80. Half base into height is given as 80. So height comes out to be 8. Height is 8. Till here it is clear? Height is 8. Now in this triangle, this side is 10, this side is 8. So can you tell me the length of this BD? 6, 8, 10 triplet, if you can remember. 8, 10, so BD will be 6. If BD is 6, what about DC? Total length of BC was 20, BD is 6, so DC will be 14. If DC is 14 and AD is 8, can you tell me the length of AC? Can you see it is a right angle triangle? If it is a right angle triangle, there is no triplet, not directly do it. 8 square plus 14 square. That is the length of the third side. That is 64 plus 196. So answer comes out to be root 260. And that is the question actually. If it strike that rather doing cos sine, if you can just drop a perpendicular, get the height, then get the third side. But as I said, it doesn't strike. Can you imagine that this can be clicked easily? Vitanj, as such, there is no certain rule that when do we drop a perpendicular. As it is given in the question that one of the side is given, area is given. So I drop a perpendicular to find the height and to find the third side. 14, that BC is 20 now. We assume the third side is 20. This is height is 8. This is 10. So BD is 6. 6 at 10. We need, if this is 6 and complete side is 20, so DC is 14 now. So this is 14, this is 8. I just apply the Pythagoras theorem. And what I'm suggesting that start looking geometry like this. Start thinking some other way. And once you start thinking, now other method will automatically come into the picture. तो प्रैक्टिस करने से ही होगा वो धीरे धीरे. तो एक चीज और सीखते हैं, then this will part will be over. Try one more kind of question. Look at this question. This will be over there. ABC is a triangle. D is any line. AD is to DB is given as 1 is to 5. And B is to EC is given as 7 is to 4. The complete area of triangle ABC is given as 132. We need to find the area of this part. How to do these kind of questions? ADEC. Try once and then I'll tell you. Yes, Bhaskar, you cannot take integer. Until unless it is not given integer, you cannot take it. those who have not given many answers, they should try now. Start thinking, guys. Okay, I'll tell you one question. I think you will not get it. I'll tell you one question and then you should do it. Now, whenever the ratio is given in the question, guys, what you should do, look at here. Can you think like this, that this side AB is given? If I, let's say, this is the ratio, so I'm assuming this BD as 5x and this is x. And here I cannot take x because this is the other side, so I'll take some other variable, let's say y. So B is 7y and EC is 4y. Rahul and Pramit, if you have not done it earlier and if you get it just now, then this is a good answer. Pramit, I think I've done it earlier. Rahul, I'm not sure I've done it earlier or not. So if you have done it by your own, then this is a good answer. Okay, look at here. What I is saying, I'm saying that as you can see, this AB length is given and BC length is given, and one of the angle, let's say we assume this is B here. So can I say in the question, two sides are given and one angle I'm assuming, let's say sine B, and area is given. So can we apply half AB sine C because two sides are given and one angle I'm assuming B? So can you tell me the area of triangle ABC? What is area of triangle ABC? This side is 6x, so half into 6x. This side is 11y into sine B. First tell me this part is clear to everyone. If I assume this angle is B, this side is 6x, this side is 11y, and this angle is B. So can I write it like this? Area of triangle ABC is half 6x into 11y into sine B. Similarly, can you tell me the area of triangle DBE? Look at triangle DBE. In triangle DBE, two sides are given. This side and this side are given and angle is same, B. So can I write it like this? Area of triangle DBE is half 5x into 7y into sine B. This side into this side into sine B. Sine B is common. So if I take the ratio of these two triangle, what I'll get, look at here. That half will cancel out, x will cancel out, y will cancel out, sine B will cancel out. So I find the ratio of area of triangle ABC is to area of triangle DBE. How much it is? It is 66 upon 35. ABC area is already given in the question, that is 132. So here 66 denote how much? 66 denote 132, which is double. So if area of triangle ABC is 132, can you tell me the area of triangle DBE quickly? If 66 denote 132, then 35 will denote 70, double. It means the area of this triangle DBE is 70, correct. And complete area ABC is given as 132 in the question. So if I subtract this area from 132, I'll get this area. This area is how much? This area is nothing, it is 62. And that is the answer. First tell me, this part is clear. How do we get it? This area? We did not get this area, we get this area. So if I subtract total area minus this area, I'll get this area, which is 62. And next time when you see this kind of question, you need not to do this much. What you'll do? Look at here. I'll not do this much next time. Look at the question now. If this kind of question is given, ratio is given, this is 1:5 and that is 7:4. So what you will do? Look at the steps. For this triangle DBE, for this triangle, Look at the side. This side is 5 and this side is 7. So multiply 5 into 7. That is 35. Then take the bigger triangle ABC. Take the bigger triangle ABC. For ABC, this side is 6 and this side is 11. So this side is 6 and this side is 11. So multiply these two sides. 6 into 11, 66. Just do this step. This area will be 35 by 66 of triangle ABC area. This area is 35 upon 66 of triangle ABC, and ABC is given as 132. So what is this area? This area is nothing, it is 70. If this is 70, this area will be 62. Is it clear? What did I do? 5 into 7 is 35. Then take the complete side. 6 into 11, 66. So 35 by 66, bigger triangle, Avishi. This side is 6 and this side is 11. If this is 6, this is 11, this is 6 into 11, that is 66. So DBE is 35 upon 66, which is out of ABC triangle area. This is a fraction. And ABC area is given as 132, so directly you will get the answer. Answer is 70. The same thing we are doing without writing it x and y. If this ratio is given as 2 into 5 and this ratio is given as 9 into 3, and I have given the total area, let's say 378. Can you tell me this area quickly if I've given the correct answer? Not necessarily. I have given the answer which is a multiple of that. If it is not a multiple of that, you will not get integer, Bhaskar. How does it matter? If I have given 370 here, you will not get integer. The calculation part is not important. Part is logic. Itna time. That should be 20-second question now. Two answers. Vaishnavi, check it. Other people are getting different. Abhinav is getting different. Arey baapre. Itne sare answer. Should not be in fraction, Abhinav. I have given the value which is a multiple of 27. This area, what you guys are doing, so many different answers. This is not done. Till now, 8 different answers. 9, 10, 11 different answers. 12 different answers. Everybody is getting a different answer. Very good. What are you doing? Look at here. What do you need to do? 5 into 9. Look at again. 5 into 9 is 45. Then take the bigger triangle. That side is 7. That side is 12. I think I have given the value which is not multiple. My mistake. So look at here, the calculation part. 7 into 12 is 84. If it cancelled out with 3, just write it like this. This is 15 by 28 of this area. So if it is not cancelling out, 20 out, 28, no, it is not cancelling out, not even with 2. So cancel out with 2, that is 169. So answer comes out to be nearly 169 into, yeah, 1.1 something. So 175 approx. So this area is 175. So this area is how much? 378 minus 175. Around 203. Low bhai, Bhaskar, you were asking, will it come in integer always? So I have given a random value. I thought it is 7 into 27. It is not 27, it is 12. So no need to worry about it whether it is coming out to be an integer or not. At least you can calculate this part. Na yaar? Approx kar lo, calculator ho gayi, kar lo. This is not important part. Important part is this 15 by 28. This is clear to everyone. तो यहीं पे रुकते हैं. Two questions for homework. Note down quickly based on same concepts. And I have a class tomorrow also, guys. So I'll discuss these questions tomorrow. Do them. Same concepts here. I'm denoting the values. ABC is a triangle. DEF are 3 points. AD is to DB is given as 3 is to 4. B is to EC is given as 4 is to 3. And this is given as 5 is to 2. The complete area is given as 343. You need to find out this area. So for this question, you have to apply the same concept thrice. For this small triangle, for this small triangle, and for this small triangle. Subtract these three area from the bigger area to get this area. Right? So you have to use it thrice. This question is noted. So take one more. Same concept again. Two questions based on same concept. Yes, Bhaskar, if triangle is not given, then you have to draw it by your own. Simple logic. Every time the figure not will be given. AD is to DB is given as 5 is to 4. This is 4 is to 5. And that is 7 is to 2. This time this area is given. You need to find out the bigger area. This area is given. You need to find out the bigger area. Done. Otherwise, I'll send this PPT. You should do all the question by your own and check the video part again if anything is not clear before coming to tomorrow's class. Yes, Ananda, I'll do that. Previous question. This is done to everyone. Note it down. This was the previous question, Mike. Here the ratio is given as 4 is to 3, 3 is to 4, 4 is to 3, and 5 is to 2. Here this area is given as, bigger triangle area is given as 343. You need to find out this area. Done, guys. Chalo. So see you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you. And tomorrow we'll do, guys, similar triangle. Choosing numerator part. Sonal Bhaskar, your question is not clear. Denominator is always the bigger triangle. How to choose? If this is the question and triangle is not given, you can draw the triangle. What is the difficult part in that? ABC is a triangle. DEF are 3 points on AB. That is a triangle. This ratio is given. What is the difficult part in drawing this triangle? You have to always take the denominator for the bigger triangle. This into this, divide by total. So if this is 3 to 4, you will take 7 and 7. 7 into 7 is 49. Vidansh, as such, same type of question is not given anywhere because we need to search a lot to basically figure out which question are related to which topic. You cannot find at one place these kind of question. The question will be scattered from here and there. Mixed question will be there. So you cannot find the area based question at one place or similarity based question at one place. Okay. So right now, just try to do these questions only. Once the geometry will be completed, then you should try the mixed question. I'll suggest do not try from the book. Yeah, you can go through the 10th class NCRT anyway. That is helpful. No negative. You can go through with that. Okay. चलो guys, bye bye. कल मिलते हैं.